let's be honest, some boats just have it. They don't need touchscreens, massive motors, or fancy upholstery to earn respect. These are the boats you grew up seeing at the ramp, the ones that still turn heads because they were built right the first time. The kind of boats that started on Saturday mornings and came home sunburned, salty, and covered in fish slime. And the best part is, you can still find a lot of these classics for under 10 grand if you're willing to look. In this video, I'm going through 10 classic boats that have stood the test of time. Boats known for solid hulls, smart designs, and real-world performance. Whether you're into fishing, cruising, or just owning something with character, these boats prove you don't need new to get quality. If you appreciate old-school craftsmanship and boats that earned their reputation the hard way, you're in the right place. The Boston Whaler 13 Sport is one of those boats that almost everyone recognizes, even if they don't know boats. Its reputation comes from decades of real-world use, not marketing hype. This hull is famous for its stability and predictable handling, which makes it comfortable whether you're cruising around a lake or poking along a shoreline with a fishing rod in hand. The layout is simple and open, giving you plenty of usable space for such a small boat. What really sets it apart is how confident it feels on the water. It doesn't feel fragile or twitchy, and it handles wakes and light chop better than you'd expect. Owners tend to keep these boats for a long time, and there's a reason you still see so many older ones around. They were built to last, and they show it. This is a boat that fits solo trips perfectly, but can still handle a passenger without feeling cramped. If you like classic design, easy ownership, and a boat that's earned legendary status, the 13 Sport checks all the right boxes. The Mako 17 center console is a true example of old-school offshore thinking in a compact package. This boat was designed to fish, plain and simple. The hull has a reputation for being tough and capable, especially considering its size. It handles rougher water better than many people expect, which is why it became so popular with coastal anglers. The center console layout gives you excellent visibility and freedom to move around the boat while fighting fish or working lines. It feels purposeful, not cluttered, and everything about it points toward function. These boats were often used hard, which speaks volumes about their durability. When you step aboard, there's a sense that it was built to be used, not babied. It's the kind of boat that makes you want to head out early and stay out late. For anglers who appreciate classic center console design and a hull that's earned its reputation offshore, the Mako 17 still holds a lot of appeal. The Grady-White Seafarer 16 is known for doing one thing exceptionally well: delivering a smooth, confident ride for its size. Grady-White built its name on hull design, and that reputation is clear the moment this boat hits the water. It feels solid, balanced, and predictable, even when conditions aren't perfect. The deeper hull gives it an advantage over flatter boats, especially when crossing wakes or dealing with chop. Inside, the layout feels thoughtfully designed, with enough room to fish comfortably or cruise without feeling boxed in. This is a boat that rewards patience and steady handling rather than aggressive driving. It has a calm, planted feel that inspires confidence, especially for less experienced boaters. Many owners appreciate how versatile it is, working equally well for fishing trips or relaxed days on the water. The Seafarer 16 represents traditional craftsmanship and proven design, making it a favorite among people who value ride quality and long-term reliability. The Lund Rebel 16 is a classic aluminum fishing boat that reflects decades of freshwater fishing tradition. It's light, responsive, and easy to manage, which makes it a favorite for anglers who value simplicity and efficiency. This boat excels on lakes and rivers where quiet movement and control matter more than speed. The hull design offers good stability for casting, and the interior layout keeps everything practical and within reach. One of the biggest strengths of the Rebel 16 is how easy it is to live with. Launching, loading, and towing are all straightforward, even if you're fishing solo. It's the kind of boat you can use often without feeling like it's a hassle to own. The aluminum construction holds up well over time, especially for anglers who fish regularly. This boat appeals to people who enjoy the process of fishing as much as the catch itself. It's dependable, familiar, and built with real anglers in mind. The Alumacraft Lunker 16 is a no-frills fishing boat that focuses on function and reliability. It has a straightforward design that makes sense the moment you step into it. Everything feels practical, from the open interior to the way it handles at low speeds. This boat is well suited for anglers who fish smaller lakes and rivers and want something predictable and stable. The hull tracks well and responds smoothly, which helps when trolling or working along shorelines. There's enough space for gear without feeling cluttered, and the layout encourages simple, efficient fishing. Owners often appreciate how forgiving the boat is, especially when conditions change or when you're moving around while casting. It's not flashy, and it doesn't try to be. Instead, it delivers a dependable fishing platform that does exactly what it's supposed to do. For anglers who value proven design and straightforward performance, the Lunker 16 remains a solid classic choice. The Ranger 360V bass boat represents a time when bass boats were built with a heavy, planted feel and a strong focus on fishability. This hull has a reputation for stability, especially when you're up on the front deck casting all day. It feels solid underfoot, not flexy or hollow, which gives you confidence when moving around. The layout is clearly designed by anglers who understood how bass fishing actually works. There's room to spread out your gear, keep rods organized, and fish without constantly stepping around obstacles. On the water, the boat tracks well and responds smoothly, making it easy to hold a line along structure or shorelines. It's not about blistering speed, but about control and balance. Many of these boats have seen years of use, which says a lot about their construction. The 360V appeals to anglers who appreciate traditional bass boat design and want something that feels proven and familiar. It's a platform built for focus and patience, the kind of boat that encourages you to slow down and fish methodically. The Skeeter Starfire 17 has a reputation for being quick, nimble, and fun to run. It's a lighter bass-style boat that feels responsive the moment you take the wheel. This makes it especially enjoyable on smaller lakes and rivers, where tight turns and quick adjustments matter. The hull design gives it a lively feel without becoming unstable, which is a balance a lot of boats struggle to achieve. Fishing from the deck feels natural, and the boat reacts well to weight shifts when you're moving around. The layout is straightforward and efficient, with enough space for gear without feeling oversized. One of the things longtime owners appreciate is how easy it is to manage. It doesn't feel intimidating, and it rewards smooth, confident driving. The Starfire 17 suits anglers who like an active style of fishing and enjoy covering water. It's a boat that feels energetic and purposeful, especially for those who want a classic bass boat experience that still feels engaging today. The Ray Seville 18 is a classic runabout that leans more toward comfort and versatility than hardcore fishing. It's the kind of boat that fits a wide range of uses, from cruising with family to pulling a tube or just spending a relaxed afternoon on the water. The hull delivers a smooth, predictable ride, especially on lakes where conditions can change quickly. Sea Ray's attention to fit and finish is noticeable, even on older models, with seating and layout designed for comfort. The cockpit feels inviting rather than cramped, and the overall design encourages social time on the water. While it's not a dedicated fishing boat, it can still handle casual angling without issue. Owners often appreciate how refined it feels compared to more utilitarian boats. The Seville 18 is for people who enjoy boating as much as the destination. It represents a classic approach to recreational boating, where ease of use and comfort are just as important as performance. The correct craft ski Nautique is a legendary inboard that helped define water sports boating. This boat was built with precision and balance in mind, and it shows in the way it handles. The inboard setup gives it a clean wake and excellent low-speed control, which made it a favorite for skiers and wakeboarders for decades. The hull feels solid and well-balanced, offering a smooth ride and predictable handling. Inside, the layout is simple but purposeful, designed around function rather than luxury. These boats were often cared for by owners who understood their value, which is why so many are still running strong. The Ski Nautique has a timeless look that stands out without trying too hard. It appeals to boaters who appreciate mechanical simplicity and proven engineering. Whether you're into water sports or just enjoy a well-built inboard, this boat represents a high point in classic recreational design. The Bayliner Capri 17 is a familiar sight at lakes and ramps across the country, and there's a reason for that. It's approachable, easy to handle, and designed to make boating accessible. The Capri has a friendly layout that works well for families, with comfortable seating and a simple cockpit arrangement. On the water, it delivers a smooth and forgiving ride, especially for newer boaters. The controls feel intuitive, and the boat responds predictably, which builds confidence quickly. It's a boat that encourages spontaneous outings, short trips, and relaxed days rather than intense planning. While it's not built for extreme performance, it does what it's meant to do without drama. Many owners appreciate how straightforward it is to own and operate. The Capri 17 represents classic recreational boating in its most approachable form. It's about enjoying time on the water without overthinking it, which is exactly what boating should be about. What all of these boats have in common is that they earned their reputation the right way, by being used year after year and doing what they were designed to do. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, just solid hulls, smart layouts, and designs that made sense then, and still make sense now. Whether you're into fishing, cruising, skiing, or just spending time on the water, classic boats like these remind you that newer isn't always better. They have character, history, and a feel you don't always get with modern designs. If you're willing to put in a little time looking, and maybe a little effort maintaining one, you end up with something that's more than just a boat. You get a piece of boating history that still delivers real enjoyment. If you've owned one of these classics or still run one today, drop a comment and share your experience. And if you're thinking about picking one up, take your time and find a good example. A well-kept classic can still give you a lot of great days on the water,